I'm secure going like this, when I could be just this.
Just relaxing.
I think I was, yeah, we're ready.
There is more than enough in a universe that you created. There is more than enough on a planet of sacred design. There is more than enough for humanity made in your image. Why would I worry? Why would I doubt? Why would I ever think I'd go without? Why would I worry? Why would I doubt? Why would I ever think I'd go without? Your infinite love made me, made everything I see, and all that will ever be is your infinite love. Let my soul know the truth, whatever I choose to do, your infinite love will prove more than enough. There is more than enough in the universe that you created. There is more than enough on a planet of sacred design. There is more than enough for humanity made in your image. Why would I worry? Why would I doubt? Why would I ever think I'd go without? Why would I worry? Why would I doubt? Why would I ever think I'd go without? Your infinite love made me, made everything I see, and all that will ever be is your infinite love. Let my soul know the truth, whatever I choose to do, your infinite love will prove more than enough, more than enough, more than enough.
Yes, nice. Thank you. Thank you, Chris and the choir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you on? Okay.
I will be. There I am.
Okay.
Thank you,
very
Tony.
Good. Very good. Good morning. I am Valerie Reeves. I'm the spiritual director here.
I'm Reverend Ann Isley. I'm a staff minister here, and just so nice to see everybody out here.
Yeah.
Wow. Welcome home. I'll steal your line.
Okay, thank you. That's fine. That's fine. Well, it's so good to be here with everyone at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, where we are. I don't even know what we're doing. We're doing a lot of stuff, but we're going to talk about it today because we are revealing love. We are changing lives, and your life is changing.
My life is completely changing.
My life is changing. Life is good. Life is really good. It is the best day ever.
Best day ever.
Yes. And I'm sorry, I just wanted to point out the beautiful
Wow.
flowers. So Joyce Lindsay comes in here as a secret little beautiful, amazing girl.
Wow. That is fantastic. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Joyce. I know that she's at home watching, and she usually comes on second Sunday, second service, so I know all is well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are excited. This is the best day ever, and more to be revealed. So let's all rise and sing with the choir. We have a community song that we will all rise up and sing with. The words will be up here.
I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, choir. And yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, wonderful souls. I'm Deb Kearns, and I am opening. I am feeling this breaking through of something. I don't know what it is, but I am open to it. Can I hear a that's it? All right, love it. All right. Here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, we are an all-inclusive center of love. We recognize and celebrate each person as uniquely divine. Say, that's me.
Uniquely divine.
Come on, say, that's me. That's right. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind principles that support our core values, which are love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, diversity, and inclusivity for all. Thank you for choosing to be here today. Welcome home. And thank you to everyone who is joining us online as well. Say hello in the chat box and let us know where you're watching from and how you're doing today. We love to connect with you and hope to see you in person soon. And now, if anyone is here joining us for the very first time in person, we have a very special welcome to you. So welcome, and we're glad you're here. If you don't already have a welcome packet, this is what it looks like. You can pick one up at our welcome table to the right as you exit the sanctuary doors. There's information about our center as well as our Books and More gift shop, which will be open after service today and during office hours throughout the week. All the ways you can connect with our center can be found in your program. So please take it with you and keep it handy because all the ways that you can connect are in there, and you can also connect with the office if you have any questions. And now it's time for our announcements. Current events happening at our center can always be found at the concierge table, online through our social media platforms, and the community calendar found on our website. These are all updated regularly, so please check in often as we are always adding new and exciting opportunities to gather here at our center. Join us for the potluck, yes, immediately after service today. There is plenty to share, so please stay. Please stay and enjoy the food, conversation, and community. For those of you who have birthdays during this month, would you please stand as we are, if you're able. We'd like to acknowledge you by our center and give you a gift card. Yep. Go ahead, take it away, Chris.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Awesome. Yes, they were given a gift card by Lori, our practitioner, for a free session with our practitioner. So again, happy birthday. Next Saturday, September 13th, Reverend Valerie is hosting her Designing Your Legacy Deeper Dive Workshop starting at 9 a.m. Love donations. Next Sunday is the second Sunday, September 14th at 11:30. Reverend Valerie will share earnest tomes and science of mind principles. This gives you an opportunity to learn, ask questions, and share. Let's have some fun and enjoy the Bunko game on September 18th at 5 p.m. Irene is hosting this event, $20 investment for lots and lots of fun and good times. I'm sure there's lots of laughs there too. Thank you for all of you who have signed up to help for the Healthy Spirit Fair. Yes, Saturday, September 27th, we appreciate you. We need another volunteers to make this I think we need more volunteers to make this a successful event. This is fun and a wonderful community building event with an opportunity, yes, opportunity opening up to share our beliefs and philosophy with the community, and it is a fundraiser as well, benefiting our center. Reverend Valerie is offering Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This book study is offered on Tuesdays starting September 30th at 11:30 a.m., following choir practice. Dr. Joe Dispenza explores the intersection of neuroscience, quantum physics, and spirituality. This class is offering insights and practical tools to help individuals transform their lives by changing their thoughts and habits. The Best of Prosperity Plus is being offered as a 6-week class. It starts on Thursday, October 2nd from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Please sign up at the concierge desk. As a reminder, our practitioner team is here to serve you every Sunday. You can find the prayer request box in the garden room or see the practitioner of the day right after service near the piano for a quick spiritual mind treatment, which in the science of mind philosophy is what we call affirmative prayer. Our practitioners are here to know the truth for you and work with you as you change your thinking to change your life. Thank you, practitioners, for your service. We appreciate you. Now, I welcome all of you who would like to join us for hugs and handshakes. This is a time to greet each other with a hug, and we already got it started, yes. Or you may remain in your seat. The choice is yours. Regardless, get up and enjoy this time. Take it away, Chris.
I see joy, I see peace, I see goodness surrounding me. I see love in every breath I breathe. I see God in everything. I see happiness, I see freedom. I see the beauty that lives in me. I see perfection in what life brings. I see God in everything. I see peace, I feel peace, I feel goodness surrounding me. I feel love in every breath I breathe. I feel God, I feel love, I feel freedom. I feel the goodness surrounding me. I feel the perfection of what life brings. I feel God in everything. I know joy, I know peace, I know goodness surrounding me. I know love in every breath I breathe. I know God's in everything. I know happiness, I know freedom. I know the beauty that lives in me. I know perfection in what life brings. I know God's in everything. I know God's in everything. I know God in everything.
Okay, hello everybody. Before Frank the practitioner begins, I have some exciting documents to pass out. Thomas Downing and I co-facilitated Journey of the Soul, and it was a great class. We were small and mighty, and a lot of movement and transformation occurred from what I could tell. Kelly Tamayo, will you please come up and get your certificate? And hang up here because somebody's going to take a picture, right? For all of us? Thank you so much. Carol Stubblefield, come on down. You're a sweetheart. Yay. Diego Rosales. That's right. The brave, deep man among all the broads. He was brave. Well, and Thomas. We did have Thomas. Lillian Peterson. For you, like you've never seen it before. Come, photo up. And then I just want to thank you guys. It was a really good class. And Tamara Reed was also in it. It was a juicy class. Anyway, thank you. Thank you all. Are we good? Thank you. And Frank St. Clair, Practitioner of the Day.
Good morning. I'm Frank St. Clair, the Practitioner for the Day, and it's very wonderful to see students graduating. The meat of this philosophy is in the classes, so I join you to all come and participate in those. If you will please join with me for the affirmation for today, which should be on our screen up here. I'll say it once through and then we'll repeat it twice together. I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. Amen to that. Now it's time to read Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises, which you'll find on the inside cover of your program, or you'll see it on the screen also. If you will join me, please. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, wealthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy, with the limitation of the limitless possibility. I assure my soul. If you take just a moment now to move into silence and contemplation while we listen to some of Chris's wonderful music. Emily will now join me in the ceremony of lighting the flames of faith. We perform the Flames of Faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings, come from the one great universal presence which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for all forms of Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the devotion to prayer and the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as Emily lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of loved ones, knowing they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And so it is. In preparing my spiritual treatment for today, I was reminded of Dr. Ernest Holmes, the way he lived his life, not just the philosophy. He was a man perfectly balanced and grounded, 1 foot in spirit and 1 foot in the everyday world. He lived during tumultuous times as we do now. So my treatment is for each of us to find the perfect balance between the spiritual and the practical every day. I am a divine idea in the mind of God. I am perfect in my mind, emotions, physical body, and the body of all of my affairs. I am deeply loved, valiantly protected by Spirit from any harm or negativity from within myself or from the outer world. I use the Science of Mind teaching symbol as a guide receiving only divine guidance and support of every nature, consciously for use in my everyday life. I mind my own business and receive only the positive influence from other persons, their philosophies and ideas, their faiths. I am above the confusion, anger, and hate of others in this daily world. I am greatly loved. I am protected. And I am inspired in every practical way in my daily life. I am at peace. I live in joy and great expectations within myself, for myself, and my world. These words are a declaration for myself into the law of mind. And for the law, we are gratefully thankful, and for this teaching. And so it is, and so it are. Amen. And for our Power Talk today, I would like to invite Annie Anderson to the podium.
Thank you, Frank, for your inspiring words, as always. Okay, so good morning, everyone. My name is Annie Anderson. I just love the hugs. Some of you are the best huggers, and I'll bet you know who you are. I so look forward to them. Welcome home. They tell us during every service. When I came here over 5 years ago, when the center reopened after the pandemic, I remember hearing those words. I remember how my heart resonated with it, how it actually made me tear up. There was such acceptance in that greeting, I really felt like I was home. I grew up attending Catholic church, hated it. As my mom went through her different phases, she changed faiths as well. I learned a bit about Mormonism and what it meant to become a born-again Christian. So much of what they preached centered around guilt, and I couldn't buy into it. For what you say, what you do, what you think, and the repercussions of it. I would leave their service feeling like a bad person, and I knew I wasn't. So in my adult years, I rejected religions, not God, but the common beliefs and practices, as well as the punishment I'd receive if I didn't accept, practice, and believe as they taught. Whenever I even heard the word church, fear, shame, and guilt would follow. As a young adult, I did my own research, finding that what I'd been told wasn't true. It never felt true for me. When I found this center and listened to the positivity here and how God, Spirit, or whatever we want to call it, truly loves us unconditionally, I was like, hallelujah. I had finally found my place. Not only were other faiths acknowledged, but also you are accepted for wherever you are in your journey. I finally understood my mom's devotion to her faith, even though we believed so differently. She relied on it because it made her feel good about herself. That's how I feel after every service. I found that in Ernest Holmes' teachings, the general messages aren't so different, except that you learn why you do unto others, because we're all connected. And what we do to or for others affects us as well. One day, I had a revelation while the minister spoke about how we are one and we are each other. I actually wanted to be a better person. I also learned here that forgiveness for ourselves and each other is key to becoming the best version of yourself. The desire to do harm, covet, or curse all kind of fade away. But since we're not perfect, we strive to continue this endless work on ourselves, loving and forgiving ourselves and one another. We don't do it out of fear of judgment or going to hell. We do it because we are perfectly imperfect and have many lessons to learn along the way. Here at this center, we have many great teachers, the ministers, the practitioners, the huggers, and each other. Since I joined, I have volunteered, made friends, become part of this open, friendly community. And now I still attend when I can. I feel so blessed to have found like-minded people. 5 years ago, I would never believe that I'd be up here giving this talk, or that I would sing karaoke. One very special thing about this center is it is a safe space. So as I stand up here, probably with a shaky voice or wobbly knees, I feel no judgment. For that, I am so thankful. What I learn here, I pass on to my daughter, my friends, my husband. I include bits in my stories also. I just published my first book, by the way. Thank you. I have to give credit to this center for my growth and getting ever closer to becoming the Annie I wish to be. Thank you.
That's great.
And now here's Reverend Valerie.
Thank you. I'm like, okay. You know, the power talks always inspire me so much, and it's like inspired to tears because you can feel the truth and the love and the beauty and the growth. And so just so inspiring. Thank you, Annie Anderson. That was awesome. It's like when emotions take you by surprise. It's like, oh, suddenly emotions. Not that they're not always there. So I do want to give a couple other shout-outs. Lori Smith, I really want to give a shout-out to you. Thank you so much. Not only does Lori put all the music together and make sure everybody's kind of she keeps all of us kind of organized. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so far ahead, and I'm just like running behind. And she's been helping with the watering and so many things here, and just so grateful for so many people. So if you're here for the first time and you've never been introduced to Science of Mind, I love it so much. You know, it was that same thing like Annie was talking about. It's like something that resonates. It's, oh, this is true. This feels right for me. And we do honor all paths. So whatever path you're on, fabulous, great. The thing I loved most when I came to this philosophy is they always said, don't believe what I say. Check it out for yourself. Does it resonate for you? And it's been interesting this last week. I heard that I had ruined somebody's life, and it was all my fault. Best day ever. Because then one gets to explore. Have you ever blamed somebody for something? No. Never. Have you ever had to forgive somebody for blaming you? Or did you forgive them? Yeah. Forgiveness is about going forth and giving up, holding on to anything that's blocking your flow. Because when we hold on to things, stories and such, then it blocks our flow. So we don't want to block our flow with holding on to those stories. And all I can do is know that there is only love. There's only love. And please forgive me if I have offended anyone. You know, I say open mouth, insert foot. It happens. And my apologies for that. And what I encourage all of us is to take responsibility for our own lives. Has anybody made you think a certain thing? I'm making you think something. No, I can't make you think anyway. And it's like there's no good or bad, but thinking makes it so. And so what are your thoughts? 24/7, 366 or 365. I don't know if it's 365 this year. So making sure that we are being responsible for our own thoughts. You are the thinker. So what thoughts are serving me and what thoughts are not serving me? And I have been working on breaking the habit of being myself for so long. I love this book that Dr. Joe Dispenza wrote, because our motto here is change your thinking, change your life. Oh, yeah, so easy. Yeah, no, because we have these habits that we think of, and we have ways of being in life. You know, generations that maybe did not love themselves taught us that it's not okay to stand up and say, I love me. And yet, if they loved themselves completely, we would have got a whole different message. Because as babies, we come in and it's like, here I am. And everybody's like, yeah, and here I am, right? Everyone does the best that they can. And I am going to really encourage you today to let go of any old story that is not serving you. We are centers for spiritual living. There's about 450 of us globally around the world. And so we have a global theme, and I strive to stay with the global theme. And our global theme today is transcendent. It's transcendent something. Anyway, what's the point anyway, is the talk title for today. Other centers around the world will be using this title. And so transcendent purpose, that's what it is. What's it all about? What's the point anyway? Which took me to that wonderful song, Alfie. What's it all about, Alfie? Right? It's a great song. I was going to have you play it, and I didn't get the music for it. What's it all about? And if you're not old enough to know this wonderful song, it's really a great song because it questions, what's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about? When you sort it out, what's it all about? Alfie, spirit, anything. And are we meant to be kind? Or are we meant to be cruel? This is the words of the song. Or are we meant... Let me remind the song. And if only fools are kind, Alfie, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, what would you lend on a golden rule? I believe in love, Alfie. Love is it. It is the first principle. It is what we're all striving for, is love, to be that full space of love. And so if love is the thing, let's let that be our purpose in life. Because love is spirit, love is God, love is all of it. So, what's the point? There it is. Life is the only game in which the object of the game is to learn the rules. Right? We didn't come in as these wonderful babies saying, here I am, and we didn't know the rules. So we get to learn the rules, and what we learn is that as we sow, so shall we reap. If we plant seeds of goodness, more goodness is going to flow. If we plant seeds of ugliness, more of that is going to grow. And so if we believe in love and go to that space of love, then we attract more of it. How many of you have ever watched Charlie Brown? Cartoon, Charlie Brown? Okay, so there's that one character, Pigpen. And Pigpen has a mental atmosphere of dirt and dirty, right? And so when we have a mental atmosphere of negativity towards other people, we have become Pigpen. We are not Pigpen, we are love. So I'm seeing us all in this wonderful, iridescent light of love and peace. And everyone in our mental atmosphere and everything in our mental atmosphere resonates to that. And if they don't, then they go far, far away from our world, from our life, from our space, because we are resonating love. And as we resonate love, we're like a magnet attracting more goodness to us. So being in that space of love, letting go of Pigpen. When I was looking at the purpose of life, I was thinking of the game of life and how to play it, which this is such a great book. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote this book like in 1940, and you can get it as a free PDF download. You can download it for free. I've listened to it several times, and many times listening to her wonderful words. Game of life is a game of boomerangs. Man's thoughts, deeds, and words return to them sooner or later, which with complete accuracy. So what we put out is what comes back. If I plant a watermelon seed, a watermelon's going to grow. Want to give it some love. And as things grow, have you noticed when flowers or trees or plants grow? I'm not a gardener. Truly, I'm not. However, I've watched other people that are amazing at it. Thank you, Frank and Lori, and those of you that plant things. But they reach for the sun, for the light. So if we want to be living in the light, then keeping those light, loving thoughts in mind. We want to keep those in mind. Be excited about that. Be excited about who we are and let go of the stories of the past so that we can continue to move forward. You notice I've got the power today, so I think we got this going on. Ernest Holmes says this in The Art of Life, which used to be called this thing called life, and they changed it because it was too close to this thing called you, so now they call it The Art of Life. All human endeavor is an attempt to get back at first principle, to find such an inward wholeness that all sense of fear, doubt, and uncertainty vanishes. Boom, right? Mic drop right there. Yeah, because if we could get to that space of just knowing that we are whole, we let go of any fear and just know that things are working out. Things are working out, and maybe I don't see it right here in this moment, but everything's working out for our highest and best. And maybe we're looking at things out there in the world and judging it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. And then we're immersing ourselves in these other thoughts and judgment about it. I prefer to be and stay in that space of love so that I can send that energy out into the universe and let go of any of the stories that are not serving. Now, does that mean, as my dad would say, you put your head in the sand, you're not going to see anything that's going on? And it's like, well, maybe there's things I don't need to see. So let me put my head in the sand, but know that when I have some calling and something that I need to do, Spirit will say, attention here, do this. In Science of Mind, we do what we call treat and move your feet. We may do a positive prayer, a spiritual prayer, a vision, and then we sit and listen to what is mine to do. I know years ago the movie The Secret came out. How many of you, most of us, have maybe seen The Secret? Great information. And it's like, okay, this is something that Ernest Holmes wrote about in 1927, 1926, somewhere in there. Somewhere back in the day, right? But it's things that many great teachers and philosophers have known about, is that our thoughts are things and they go out there and bring to us certain things. And with that, there's a little extra to add besides just sit there and wait for the law of attraction to attract to me. There's that treat and move your feet. It's like, what is mine to do? And be in that spiritual essence. Kind of miss the part of the spiritual essence that there's one spirit, and let me just connect with that. Let me just know that. Let me just embrace that. Let me go back to my energy space where if I'm not, and I don't care how big the circle is, if we're all connected and holding on to this, my light will shine. But if I don't have anybody to connect with, then my light's not going to shine. So I want to make sure that I'm connecting with ease, with grace, with love. Now, if Tina grabs this other end here, we're not connected, but the minute we connect, the light will go. So keeping that connection with Spirit so that I can manifest all that I choose, this is ours to do, which means contemplating every day on the love and the beauty and the essence and forgiving ourselves for anything in the past. Because if we keep taking ourselves, I'm thinking of like the wash. You know the olden days where they had to wash the stuff and beat it and wash it. I feel like when we're in that space of retelling our story to ourselves where we haven't forgiven ourselves that we're doing that, we just keep washing ourselves and beating ourselves up. It's like, let those stories of the past go, and the minute you pick them up, put them back down. And remember that you are pure and perfect spirit. It's something that perhaps our parents didn't know. They didn't say, welcome to the world, my beautiful baby. You are pure and perfect spirit. Maybe some of your parents did that, but I know mine didn't. Oh, another girl. Here we go. Whatever it was, forgive them. They know not what they do. So we move forward with ease, with grace, with love, and with that space of, I am in the light of spirit. I let go of any past stories, because I have a few stories that I regurgitate in my mind several times. So it's like, wash it out, beat myself up, let it go. And it's like, all right, put that down. Let's go back to the love. Let's be in that space of forgiveness. Let's not give our power away to anyone and say, because of them, this is where my life's at. Because of you, this is where my life's at. Nobody has that power. I don't have that power. Nobody has that power over you. And the more we purify our thoughts and love ourselves and come from a space of love, that everyone is doing the best that they can with where they are, knowing something wonderful is unfolding, let me stay in that space so I can mushroom that energy out into the world, knowing that life is good and life is very good. And I may have the power, but I got to know where I put it. Which is true, right? Where am I putting my power? So this is really a journey of self-realization and value, not from achievement or social status or, oh, got this degree or got that or all of this. It is from just being. It makes me think of the great master who invited this wonderful scholar over, and the scholar came in, telling about all of his degrees, and so the master says, would you like some tea? And he says, yes, I would. And so he's pouring the tea, and the scholar keeps telling the great master teacher everything he knows. I've done this, and I've done this, and meanwhile, the tea is overflowing. And the scholar says, Master, I think the tea is full. And he said, you are like the teacup. You are so full of everything you know that you're not being in the moment. You're not being right here. So being in that space of, I am an open vessel. I am opening, and I am open to the goodness and to the learning, because the minute we think we know it all, that's when we find out, I really didn't know anything. And I was reminded of that this morning. I turned on Abraham Hicks after I did my meditation, and I hadn't listened to Abraham for a while. Love, love, love the teaching. So many great teachers out there. And I was reminded of how powerful we all are to heal ourselves, to let go of the stories, to let go of the energy that is blocking our flow in any way, shape, or form, whether it be prosperity, whether it be physical. There is a power in us. And Joe Dispenza, who was told he wasn't going to walk again after he had been hit by a car while he was riding a bike, Dr. Joe Dispenza rewired his brain with thoughts of, my body is healing. And now he's all over the country talking about breaking the habit of being yourself, because we have certain little things, and you're fabulous just as you are. Yes? Yes. And there are certain emotions that maybe we become addicted to. Maybe we are a drama queen, and we just want more drama. So we make sure we create a lot of drama. We go talk about people, we talk about ourselves, we talk about this, we talk about that, and we're not fully anchored in who we are. So the more we let go of that, or maybe we're addicted to guilt. I just want to feel guilty for everything, so let me have more guilt. And so then we just create it, like Pigpen creating more dirt around him. It's like the more we bring into that mental equivalent of ugliness or drama or guilt or shame or disappointment or blame, the more we're not creating the life we love. So let's move that out of the way, wring it out, throw it away, and be in that place of pure and perfect spiritual principle, which is the main thing that we're looking for. This is my favorite quote. I probably use this one more than any other quote. This is from this thing called You, little tiny book. You can actually get the free PDF download too if you Google search it. We do have a couple of the books in the bookstore. You are a spontaneous, self-choosing center of life. In the great drama of being, the great joy of becoming, the certainty of eternal expansion. It does go on to say that spirit could not have asked for more, and more could not have been created. You are amazing. And so we get to come here on Sundays to remind ourselves of the divinity of who we are. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I went into a space of blaming others and blaming myself, and into anger and frustration, instead of cleaning myself off, wringing it out and saying, okay, today is a new day. What's next? Let me visualize. Let me be in that space of love. And if it's hard to get to that space of love, sometimes I think of my children or I think of my grandchildren, and it's like, oh, how much I love them. Let me send that love to everyone else that maybe is a little more challenging to be lovable. Let me see the good in them. Because with that connection, we are all one. This is Ernest Holmes' Freedom from Stress. We exist for the purpose of self-expression. The infinite has already implanted within us an instinctive intuition, which is the spiritual knowledge of good. Our whole growth results from an inner awakening. So I want everyone to have that inner awakening today that it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot how amazing I am. And right? Because sometimes we do. And if somebody gives you a compliment, I know I've said it before, if somebody gives you a compliment, you don't say, oh, no, my hair doesn't look good today. We say, thank you. What's wrong with that, right? You look fabulous. Thank you. Or, thank you for noticing. Or, I know, right? Yeah. Which is my favorite. You look fabulous. I know, right? Yep. There it is. So being in that space of, I know, right? I am divine, and each one of us came for an individual purpose. I don't know what your purpose is. Only you know that. But I do know that you are a space of love. You are a space of infinite intelligence, intuitive power, goodness, greatness. That you just need to move everything else away from that and be back in that space. That healing happens fast, prosperity happens fast, that now the gates just open up and the light of love is shining and you are growing in the light. Amen, and so it is. All right. Yeah, thank you. So the choir is going to come back up here. Our fabulous choir is going to come back up here and sing us a wonderful song. And while they are doing that, I want you to imagine that you're just sitting in that vibration of wonderful love, that the beams of light from the sun, the moon, the stars, that the universe would not be the same had you not shown up. That you're like, yeah. I want to say what Les Brown says. You survived 1 out of 9 billion sperm, and here you are a winner already, yes. All right, let's give it up for the choir. Thank you.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when I feel I've lost my way, when I close inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free.
Beautiful. Let's give it up for the choir. And it is time for giving, knowing that we are so blessed to have this center, to have a place where we get to come to remember our divinity. So let's say our giving affirmation all together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of this spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. We are responsible for what we see. Healing ourselves will heal the world. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
Knowing that as we give, we absolutely do receive, that we open the doors of goodness, flowing with ease, with grace, with love. Knowing that each and every one of us are blessed by the giving of our time, our tithes, our offerings. Knowing that life is good and life is very good. And so it is. So it is. All right. Now we have our children coming forward. Kids are coming forward. Come all the way on up here. Come on up here. Come on up. Do you kids want to come show everybody how this energy circle works? Come on up and let's do a little energy circle. Did you have fun today? Yeah. All right. Grab a hold. Grab a hold. Oh, but if I let go, Oh, Nova, let's go. There we go. There's our energy. So I'll let you kids turn around. Thank you so much for being here. It is First Sunday, so we do things a little bit differently now, that we will just stand up where we are. You can gather hands across the aisle if you choose to, but we will stand where we are. The choir is going to lead us in the peace song today. Right. So please stand and join us.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, this begins with me. Let this be the moment now. Now, with every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
Potluck, we got lots of food happening. Join us for potluck and some hugs and handshakes.